Hey guys, welcome back, and in today's video we'll be doing some questions. Most probably this week would be done all based on questions. All videos will be based on questions. So we'll be doing questions from the chapter number 4, that is conditional and iterative statements, and string manipulation, that is chapter number 5. After that we'll move on to list manipulation. So let's get into the video. Let me just write a program here. So I have a question here. Write a program that takes value of three angles and then it prints if it forms a triangle or not. Alright, triangle. So basically what the question means is, write a program that takes values of three angles. So I need to input the value of three angles, and then what happens is, what the output should be is whether these three angles are capable of forming a triangle or not. Now if you guys don't know, from our lower grades we know that the sum of all these angles should be equal to 180. So that is, so let's say our first angle was A, and then second angle was B, and the third angle was C. So if they add up, we should get a 180. Now that is a very basic thing, that's how we're going to build up the program. First of all, we will take the input. Alright, so you can see I have written three different input commands for all these angles. So angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. Now what my setup is to do, actually I have to create another variable. It's not necessary, but let me create another variable. Let's call it s is equal to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up these three angles. Okay, now we can put a command that if the sum of these angles s is matching up with 180, because that's the condition actually. For three angles to form a triangle, their sum should be 180. So if their sum, that is s, is equal to 180, don't forget to put the colon, and then we are going to print. So they form up a triangle. Or if you want, you can add else also. Yeah, that would be better. So simply else print, simply just copy it from here, simply just change here to do not. They do not form up a triangle. Alright, so let's run the program and check it out. So angle 1, let's say it's as 20, angle 2 as 50, and then angle 3, let's say just simply like 40. They do not form up a triangle. Okay, let's talk about 180 degree. We can make it at 180 degree. So let's say 60, 60, 60. They form up a triangle. Now one thing you can do is you can actually make them know like what is the sum of these angles. So you can simply print here, print sum of the angles is, and then you can do something like this, and then here after the apostrophe is closed, after the string is closed, you can put a comma and type s. Okay, so you can give the variable there. So let's say again 60. Okay, the sum of the angles is 180, they form up a triangle. And also let's give any random one, 23, 45, 65. Sum of these angles is 133, they do not form a triangle. Also one thing you can do is, because sometimes people might input in negative 56, then let's say 42 and 32. So what happens is, you see, negative 56 is not at all good. Let me just do one thing. Let me just remove this here. Okay, now let me run the program. Let's say someone input minus 100 and then 56 and then 23. So sum of the angles is minus 21. Now for this we can do one thing. We can let them know that the angles cannot be negative. So for that we can do something right over here. Yeah, at the last you can do that. You can do that at the last if you want to. You can simply create another print command and you can type here notice or simply alert. Okay, and then at the next line you can print, not print actually, you can do something like if a is less than 0 or b is less than 0 or c is less than 0, print angle is negative. Okay, now when I run this program and check this thing out, let me input -90. Okay, so alert, angle is negative. You can even specify which angle is negative by doing one thing. You can separate them or something like this. All right, let's run the program. So angle 1, let's say 10, 23, and then -98. So angle 3 is negative. And if you input all these angles as negative, it's going to give for all of them. So let's say -9, -7, and oh sorry, it's no problem. So angle 1 and angle 3 is negative. All right, so let's proceed to the next question. This one is the question. Write a program that takes numbers between 0 to 9 and print them inwards. This is pretty easy actually. So what basically have to do is, first of all, create an input command so that where we can store the numbers. So let's say enter number from between 1 and 9. Both are included. Sorry, we can just change it to 0 better. That would be way better. Okay, now what I have to do is, if a double equals to 0, so we are going to take for each number, and then I'm going to print 0. So for that I have to actually write these statements for all of them, that is 10 times. I'm going to copy them, control copy, keep on pasting it. So I have changed this condition 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Let's change this string. Alright, so I have just changed them up. Let's run the program and check if this works. So 5 5. Alright, let's say 0 0. Any other number? 8 8. So I guess that's all for this video. This was a very basic one. Tomorrow would be another one, because now I'm not going to post alternate days for these questions. This would be continuously for maybe 7 days, I don't know. Let's check it out till then, till how many days we can finish this up. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, leave a like, don't subscribe to the channel if you have not turned on notifications. Alright, that's all. Maybe we will meet up tomorrow. See you guys very soon.